Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of, I already guessed it, the Settlement Survival, where we are on, technically on our third run here, trying to, oh my god. Yo, we got some bison, some buffalo, I don't know. What's the difference? The difference is they're not in my pasture, that's the difference there. So we're back with another episode, and we have 4 people that are just not, we have 50 people now? Oh my lord. We have a lot going on. So we have people that are not happy. We need to bring up some happiness. So right now we're actually creating the bathhouse, which will in turn make us happy. We're about to go into a full season here. We are coming out of winter. So this is just temp. I think happiness here is going to be temp. We will be able to figure this out here. So yeah, we are just going into our new season here, which is okay, which is good to have, because that just means that we're going to be getting this linen down, right? The flax to linen, the linen, the freaking bathhouse to happiness to health, and it's just all good. Anyways, let's just go ahead and press play. I've been told, and very kindly been told, that, you know what, it's probably a good idea to always stay ahead of your houses. So that's also what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be trying to keep steady here, keep ahead, and I'm going to be putting them facing outward this time, and I'm not going to be doing inward. We're going to be going outward because we're kind of running out of space anyway, so I don't plan on having a lot of houses be put out, but we want to stay ahead of the game is what I've been suggested for housing. So that's what we're going to be doing there. So we're going to put 5 houses down. Luckily the houses are not too much in resources, so you know, it's fine. It really is fine. So we're going to go through here, we're going to go there, connect these. If I can get a little bit spicy with this here, if I go there, oh, look at that. Yeah. Now, some people have been talking to me in the comments in the Discord. Of course, if you like to be part of the Discord, you're more than welcome to be part of the Discord. If you don't want to be part of the Discord, you don't have to be part of the Discord. But there's a settlement survival tab that we have there. Some people are saying that they're jealous of the start that I have, and you know what? Don't be. I'm jealous of your skill over mine. That's what I'm jealous of. Anyways, this game is a very fun and interesting and just challenging game, and it takes a few tries. Like I've seen countless amount of people that are starting over a couple, more than once, more than twice, you know. So it's very good in that sense. Other than that, we do currently have 6 workers. We do have 2 people that just now became adults, which is really good for us going forward. We can kind of plan out even houses for immigration, because one thing that I was told is, yes, we have people in the boarding house, but there's 15 people, right? There's 15 people in the boarding house. That means they're just sitting there. Do you want to be in a boarding house in real life? No, you want to have your own freaking house, right? So there's more houses than even this. Like 5 houses up on the board here. We actually need more than that. So we want them to go out, and I think that might even accrue a little bit more happiness if they have their own house. Houses generally tend to have, I think, 2 to 3, possibly even 4 capacity in them, so we got to get that rolling here very quickly. So now that it's a good weather, our farmers should be jumping on the course here. With our farmers, did we get any new seeds? No, I don't think we got any new seeds. Just real quick before we jump into this, look here, we have no freaking animals. We are still trying to get animals, but pear trees. We haven't had pear trees. I think somebody suggested pear trees, and you know what? The person that did suggest that, thank you. I appreciate that. Putting the pear tree probably down here, like a nice little pear orchard, would be kind of cool. So a grove. Wait a sec. Used to grow fruit trees. It may take several years of growth before the trees produce any yield. Has the same function as the orchard, can be fertilized to boost yield. So I think we go for the grove. And the reason why we go for the grove is just simple to have, to just be future proof. Once we do get fertilizer, then we can have fertilizer going on here. So we're going to build that up a little bit. I do want to take advantage of some of the resources that are all around, like all this stuff. Like, look at this, look how close this stuff is. Very good stuff here. It's good weather, right? It's very good weather. And then I'm going to go ahead and have people grab some herbs and whatever, get what you need to get, dude. Get what you need to get. As far as someone said I put 3 masonry workshops down, and I'm gonna take a look at that real quick, because I honestly, if I did, I forgot. If I didn't, why would I do that? So no, we only have 1 masonry workshop. See, if you highlight over these buildings, it will show you which buildings you have. We have 1 masonry workshop, just the single one. Okay, so not 3, just 1. Just want to make sure that's clear. So right here, again, we're just missing on linen. It's going to take a little bit. In the meantime, I guess what we can do is actually turn those people off, turn that building off entirely, turn this off probably as well, or maybe we can use some alpaca wool if we have any on standby there. Houses coming in very well. We could hire one more builder. That wouldn't be a bad idea. So we're going to pick up one more builder to help out with some houses around town. And I think we're going into the right direction here. How's our skill tree? That's a great question. We have no points. So we're kind of maxed out here. Yes, we don't have a market, or sorry, grocery store, so we're not accruing any silver. That might be one way to go. You know, honestly, it's been a couple of days since I played this game, so forgive me if I forget. But yeah, there's you know, of course, there's a lot of places to go and a lot of things to do. But I think food right now is one of the most important things. I would like to have a hunting cabin, another one, and I think I'm going to be coming over here with the hunting cabin. If we can have someone go throughout this side of the fish is what I want to. But if we go someone over here off this side of the island, maybe we might get lucky over here. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. How is the warehouse here? 4%, not bad. Okay, so we can actually use this warehouse in case we have this hunting lodge. Which, like, it's gonna happen. Like, having one hunting cabin is not going to fly any much more. We need more throughout our lands here. How do I feel about this being close to the river? Like, I'll be honest with you, I'm not intrigued. I don't like it that much. Let's just put it right here for now, and we can always move that in the future. So don't sweat about that too much. Getting more water, I think, is something that we shall look into. Bringing in another well, because we have one well for like almost 70 people. I think it's time for another well. I think it's time for another well, indeed. Gathering station over here as well is not a bad idea. This will help us. Maybe like down here somewhere, right? This is like it's tough, dude. It's really tough because I could bring another marketplace, start building a little civilization over here, and maybe I do that over in time. You know, you guys are all like trying to you're putting your trust in me, and like, all right, so here we go, right? Don't screw it up. Let's make sure that we get this going on, right? Don't expand too fast. If you expand too fast, then guess what? You're gonna screw the pooch, and none of us want to do that, right? I don't want to screw a pooch. No, thank you. So we're gonna put another big well here. So we're gonna have 2 waters. I want to put them next to the warehouses because it's an easy transfer. If you have your wells next to the warehouse, I mean, I assume it's an easy transfer. I think that's where they put water, right? They put water anywhere. I've seen water buckets in this thing here, the storage yard. But yeah, anyways, we gotta just let the time go by and let things progress on their own. Hopefully things will get better. We have the agave on pause. We have a lot of agave. We just don't have a distillery. Now, I believe we can actually bring in our own distillery if we really, really, really wanted to. Now, our happiness is starting to dwindle. Terrible, bad, very bad, very, very bad. Let's see here. Citizens are losing their desire to procreate. That's very bad. Loss of desire to procreate. Does it say, like, what the buff is? Or the debuff, sorry. Church, theater, liquid, candy, senior food can increase. Senior food. Candy, theater, liquid, like liquid as in like a distillery or a bathhouse, right? Eventually, the bathhouse is just on hold. I would like to, do we have that ability? I don't know if we have that. Yes, we do. We absolutely do. We can make spirits. Now, I don't know how the spirits, oh, do we actually need wood? That's what we need. What the hell's going on here? We need wood. Our raw materials are trees. Get this going on. Let's go. Get it going on, people. Get it. Get the trees. Anyways, I haven't seen and I don't understand the mechanic quite yet. If you guys do, please feel free to let me know. I don't understand the mechanic for the spirits. Once the distillery makes the spirits, are those just a consumable item, or do you have to use those spirits into something else? Can they consume it right off the bat and then, you know, make them happy and use it? I'm not really 100% sure. My guess would be yes, they can. But again, I'm not 100% sure. So this is now trekking into very, 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 very spicy waters here. Like food is an issue. Food is a big issue, huge issue. Yeah, god damn the food. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. It's so tough. It's so tough to get ahead of the food game, especially when you have no animals and you can't bring any animals to your pasture. That's just so difficult to me. Now here, I want to get the pear trees up. So let's go ahead and get the pear trees up. We'll have 2 people on that farm. That should be fine. Yeah, why is everyone getting hurt so much? I don't know if it's the rise of population, but people are just getting hurt all of a sudden. How's this hunting cabin going on over here? Yeah, let's make this a high priority. We need this going on now. Yeah, you know what? This is actually, you know, you don't have to go very far. You should get trees right here. This is fine. Just get trees all in this area right here. Now, I know they have to go across the warehouse there if they need to get that, but that's all right. We're okay here. What the heck is this tree, dude? You can't get that tree? No. No, like, get the tree. All right, don't get the tree. Fine. Iron and stone's another another issue that they're just gonna have to walk that all the way back. Here, yeah, not good, not good. And this is all due to not having enough. Now, wait a sec here. Fuel is at 393. I feel like 393 is still not enough domestic fuel for the winter. So yeah, we got to keep getting that in. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. All right. I mean, we did use a lot of wood on all these houses. That is fair, right? That is very fair. So we just need to catch up a little bit on the wood thing. Luckily, we have 5 people that can go out and get wood. So we're kind of just waiting on that part. I'm not stressed about it too much. In the meantime, if anybody wants to gather some of those seeds, they're more than welcome to. These people, my man, like you gotta bring us something. You gotta bring something back to us, please, 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 and please. Looks like we have 28 alpaca meat here. By the way, someone taught me how to do that correctly. We have 28 alpaca meat in the inventory. We do have a ship coming up, but we don't have a ferry, and we're not like we don't have money, so we're not really I'm not really into it. I'm not like I mean I'm into it, but I'm not. We don't have it, so F it. Right? I don't know. Leather. We should have some leather to make some more clothing. We might be okay on clothing here for a little bit. I mean, 65 is okay. It's not the best. It's okay. Again, just kind of catching up on the wood. Got to stop building so much and using up all of our wood. Now that winter is coming up very quick on us, we are going to be using a big harvest here. Food, you know, yeah. that's all I got to say about that. Oh, this is going to be spicy, dude. I tell you what, this is going to be so spicy. Now, we have a lot of tools here, so this is something that we can kind of back off on. And the tools make timber and iron, of course. So we're going to actually back off on the tools for right now. We have 124. That's almost at our max of 140. So we're going to back off on the tools there. Take that guy from him or from there, and we're going to put him elsewhere and kind of help us get some more wood. Tell him, hey, go get more wood, right? I think domestic fuel is still a big important part of all this. Now that we have 2 times the amount of domestic fuel, or sorry, actually domestic fuel or chopping houses going, we should always have these trees coming in and out. We need the trees. We need the timber. I can't believe it's taken this long to get this hunting cabin up, but you know it is. It's a long trek. It is a long trek. I will say that. Flax is going to be coming soon. As you can see, we didn't get full fields of flax here. And you could be like, well, you could take the 2 and put them over here, and then you can get that full flax. And you're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. Even here, just not enough. Unless, actually, maybe we did. 48% harvesting. Maybe we did get a full flax. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm kind of... Because they are in the harvesting part of this, which I didn't realize. I'm not sure. I got to keep a little, like, a bigger eye on that one. Or a better eye on that one. Peas. Peas is, like... the only thing that's going to be coming through us right now until we get like maybe wild vegetables or things like that. This is rough, dude. The food already, and this is like one of the most complicating parts of all of it is the food. At least for me, maybe not for you, but for me, it's like the food is so hard to get through, especially when you don't have now we have the water. The water should be getting back up there, but especially when you don't have like the right stuff. Like our people are not out there doing what they need to do. Pumpkins is not going to fly. Peas are flying-ish. Pears, oats, and that's it. Like this right here, these 3 are our only options of food other than going out and hunting animals, which you already know it's not going very well, right? It's not going well at all. So as you can see, no animals brought back to the civilization. I hope to God that's not a bug. I really hope that's like a difficulty thing. And I like if it's a difficulty type of thing, because we are playing on normal compared to like playing on easy. We are not playing on easy. We are playing on normal. I really hope it's a difficulty type thing, because if so, that's really cool. I dig that. I dig that a lot, actually. So here we're gonna actually turn this back on. We should be getting now enough flax to now start making more linen, and then with the more linen, we can go ahead and finish off this bathhouse, which should bring up our happiness and possibly health. But I think a distillery is good to have. What else brings up happiness? Shoot, dude. Logistics is actually something we needed. Like this right here, basket making is something I would like to bring in too. Transfer station eventually is something I would like to do. These things like a basket and yeah, like a basket, I feel like is such a big thing right now. Grocery store is more or less a luxury type thing for right now. Let's see, fermenting. Like if look at that tea shop, that'd be awesome. Clean water is not bad either. Unlocks a reservoir which can produce drinking water. I feel like that's for big time. Police station's not a bad idea. I don't know if this brings up happiness, but if there's any criminals and will be any criminals in the future, then look, we can kind of nip that in the butt. Our population is growing like fast, very, very fast. So yeah, having the police station, then possibly going into a church upgrade to help our citizens' happiness. Wait, what? Church is upgrade increases the okay, yeah, increases the citizens' happiness. Church happiness limit of citizens plus 20 on that. So yeah, this could be very good, kind of going through there. Not sold on it quite yet. Fermenting, bringing in winery, brews, and greater variety of liquor than distillery. But we're gonna need glass. In order to get glass, you already know we gotta have processing, and we have to have knitting, I think, for the baskets anyway. So yeah, having a knitting workshop, it's something. But this right here, a mill, getting a mill to process grains. And then going potentially into a bread workshop, into a butter workshop. This just is, we can't do it. We can't do that. Salt making is probably our best option, even for the little meat that we get. But even then, we're not getting a lot. We're not getting a lot of meat. So there's a lot of different ways we can go here. I'm a little scared. I'm very scared coming into this. I just hope everything goes well. We just really need like a new seed. We really need a new seed. We need new animals. We just need all those kinds of things. Hopefully we made enough domestic fuel now that it's coming into the winter time. It is currently 423 on the fuel, which is decent enough, I guess. But I still think 420 is not going to be enough. Enough. This is the time, really. It's raining like slash snow. This is like slush, dude. Kind of crazy. This should be done though. This bathhouse is going to be done here really, really soon. So I'm really happy that this is finally getting done here. And we're kind of cruising. Like I'm not looking anywhere else. I'm just kind of cruising at the moment. The happiness is just very upsetting here. And this is going to drive in some big time murder scenes possibly. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Now, what are upgrades that you can do to this building? I'm just curious. A bell tower? Carry out missionary on a larger scale. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Maybe. I think people are just angry that they don't have any spirits. So we're going to build a distillery over here by the masonry. Yeah, we're going to get this going on here. Well, our agave field is right there. We could put the distillery behind the church. Seems appropriate. Put the distillery behind the school there, you know? I don't know. No, I think we kind of keep it centralized over here. Put the distillery next to the cemetery, possibly. We'll put it right here. Well, this won't take too much resources, and it won't take too much time. We actually have 500 domestic fuel, which is really good. This shouldn't take too much time to build. Again, not too much resources. This might help us out in the happiness boost here. There's still more citizens that want houses. How many do we have in the boarding house? We still have 10 people in the boarding house, which is just absolutely insane. So yeah, we're gonna need to build more houses. I believe it or not, we're gonna need to build more houses, and we're gonna build some houses behind here at the church. Have some houses right here next to the cemetery. Boom, and that's good. So 3 more houses. This is gonna take up some more resources, and it's I hate to put the request in. I hate to put the request in during the winter, but here we are. Right? Here we are. There we go. Kind of double wide that. I am liking the double wide kind of thing there. People are very, very cold. Please stop going way out here. We do not need you to go out there right now. How is this going? I'm curious on this. One person is doing this. Yeah, about that. Well, we are making this, which is good. I think we can kind of take away a person from the clothing. Since we're not really desperate for clothes right now, I'm going to take away. Keeping my eye on the tools as well. Water is a big deal, so I'm keeping 2 people on the water. 3, you know, let's take back a builder. Yeah, we'll take back a builder. So we'll take 2. And I want to throw them over here on these on this hunting cabin. Now this is bad. Well, not bad, but this is a risk because this is so far out. You know, their houses are very far away. This needs to just go ahead and hurry up and get going here. I really love this area of just really dense forest. I dig it. It looks cool. I think it does look cool. Now that we have this going on, we technically have 2 hunting cabins maxed out of workers trying to bring in animals. As you can see, this is the first time in this Let's Play series, ladies and gentlemen, that we've actually gone above and beyond our fully health average there. We're actually now trending into the gold tier, which if you go, even with the happiness, if you go into the next tier, which is, I guess, gold here, you start to get really, really big boosts to your citizens. High strength consumption, minus 10%, ultra high strength consumption reduces. You start to get really big boosts, so that's really good to see. And that has to come directly from the bathhouse. The bathhouse helps us out quite a bit there. We have a lot of herbs, which is really good. We're still lacking a little bit on timber, but you gotta realize that we've just built quite a bit of things here. So this is all good. I'm feeling good about this. I really am. The food is actually holding up way better than I was expecting. It is. The peas, dude. We're doing the peas for the winter. Hold on to your peas. Domestic fuel is starting to tremble a little bit. We are in the middle of winter. Hopefully we can get out of this. Not too. Oh, dude, look at the alpaca. See, the hunters need to go over here and just grab these sons of guns and just hold them by the throat. And there we go. We get we get something there. So Millie is gonna jump on the distillery, and we're gonna tell Millie to get the agaves going on here, and we want that to start producing spirits. Hopefully, people will become happy. Now, I haven't been checking on my changelog here, which is kind of scary, but I'm just trying to make sure that we don't have anybody that's murdering anybody. I wish the murders would come up in a different colored text, maybe like a red text, just so I can quickly go through here just to see if there's any bad Muju here. I don't think there is. I don't think anybody's dead. I think everybody's going to school for the most part. I'm surprised nobody's kicking each other's ass right now, but you know, we're being civilized for the most part as of right now. It's all good. It's all good. So this is an area I would like to expand eventually. The fish, again, we actually cut out a nice little road there towards the fish. So the fish is something that we could do in the future. We just don't have enough people right now, and I'm not gonna stress out our people altogether just for that. So yeah, I would like to make a road though from here to kind of go through here eventually to kind of get that going on, make these people walk a little bit faster through these areas. Go here, boom. That's kind of cool, right? Yeah, I like that. I dig it. I dig this a lot. I dig it. I like it a lot. Now, I think I forgot what that's called. I kind of want to pause and see real quick. What is that called? That's a status of the yield limit has been reached. Okay. So that means, is that the capacity, the production limit, or I guess the yield? Yeah, okay, the yield, so they're talking like the meat itself. What do we have here? Still have alpaca meat. I mean, alpaca meat is still one of our best meats that we have, or the most meat we have, so I'm going to keep that where it's at. We're going to continue there. We are coming up very shortly on a development tech point here. Reads, paper, technology. I know, it's in the back of my head. It really is in the back of my head. But there's so many different other things I want to kind of get going on here. I would like to see how much clay we will have, or what we have now. If we have a lot of clay, I don't even know where the clay would go. We have a lot of flax, good lord. Where is the clay? 451. I would like to start kind of producing sand, kind of get that situated for a little bit. All right, well, it's a nice day today. We are coming out of the winter. We survived. We survived the winter, dude. Oh, that was good. It wasn't too bad. Like, I didn't sweat too much on that. Linen has now reached its point here. Let's make that to 400 and bring the fat up to 400 as well. We have reached our point with the weaving shop, so we can actually take a worker away and maybe have one worker do maybe like 300 linen. Kind of get that backed up. What the heck did it say? Mammy has replaced Isabel as a woodcutter. Okay. Fair enough. So we do have an immigration coming off in the next year, at the end of the next year. Still nothing. Still nothing when it comes to seeds. Nothing new. No animals. No blueprints. Now I wonder, this has to be like the normal difficulty type thing. It has to be, right? It just takes longer. Maybe it's harder. Like, look at these sons of guns are out here. Get them. I don't know. I don't know, dude. But I'm not too worried about that. I'm more focused on us. What the, why? The one square? Come on. Somebody should have saw that and been like, you know what? This is not right. This is incorrect. One big project I think during this next season, I will be creating a fish hatchery here. I think that will be really good. I want to actually demolish this road all the way leading up to this, about right there. And I do want to collect, well, do I need to collect iron? I don't really need to collect anything. I just need to collect more wood is where it comes down to. We'll get some trees highlighted there. And then what we'll do is we'll come to here and we will have a fishing dock. And we're going to put a nice fishing dock right there. Smack dab right on top of the fish. And that will, oh, you son of a gun. Pause that. Sawmill. Looks like you need a sawmill. All right. I don't think we have that unlocked. Do we? No, I don't think so. Just another thing, right? Just another thing to add to the tech tree that we need, right? Okay. So we could build this marketplace over here. I just don't think we have enough population. Wow, our population kind of exploded in itself over that off season there. Everybody was hunkered down in their little houses during the winter, and they procreated quickly. We had 18 children there for a sec. That was kind of crazy. Our school is not at full capacity, so we are pretty good on that. How's our boarding house looking now? Instead of like 10, now they're down to 7. Still need more people to come out of the boarding house. So I think now we will still continue to build houses, and this is going to just really increase our population, and kind of like we're predicting to have good workers, well, not good everything, but good workers, good population in like 2 seasons from now. Like, we're looking way down the line, way in the future here. We'll do a couple more houses there if we can back it up here as well. Go like boom and boom. Have a nice little community right in front of the freaking graveyard, dude. Oh god, look at this. And you know what? There we go. Hopefully they don't get ghosted out or spooked out. Let's go and cut some trees out. You know what? Cut trees. Any trees in town? Get it, guys. Get the trees in town. We don't want trees in town. Well, you know what I mean. Just get the trees. Easy cuts. So this is going to be sat on hold here on the fish until we get sawmills. And I don't even know if I want to go for sawmills. Like, well, if we did sawmills, what are we looking at? We could look at a water sawmill. We could look at a regular sawmill. Quality of life, like a police station, seems like a decent idea, but our happiness are now starting to go up even like a bit here. And I have to say our happiness is going up solely based on our spirits coming in, right? Our spirits coming through our agave there. Yeah. if we wanted to do a fermenting, we gotta have glass. To have glass, we need to have these, you know, these processing plants. To have that, we're gonna need furnace burdens, right? So there's a lot of different places to go and a lot of places to go and things to see. I don't think we look at that, honestly. A research institution is something I think we kind of go for. I mean, we can build it, right? We can definitely build it. It generate a significant increase in development experience. Use paper to get paper. Obviously, we need reeds. This is not a bad idea. Also, basket carrying capacity of 50+%. We're just going to need knitting, and knitting is going to help us with. Is used for reeds and flax into ropes. That will help our fishing dock in the future. So, I think we go knitting, and then we go baskets. I think that's the route we go for there. And then in the meantime, we kind of like let everything go, do its thing, or everybody do their thing. Yeah, because this is pretty good. I think we have a good snap on everything here, for the most part. Like these hunting cabins over here, I feel bad because they gotta like travel so far. So I really don't want to like if I leave them hanging quite a bit here. It's not going to help us. It's not going to help us in the future. So we got to kind of start working a little bit over here too. But yeah, what's going on here? No leather. That's fine. Switch on over to the alpaca wool, dude. New development. All right, so there's our new development. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna go get the We're gonna go get it. We're gonna go get the this. Wait, we don't have reeds, do we? F. We don't have reeds, do we? Oh, good God almighty. We can't even grow reeds if we wanted to. Do we have any reeds? Medicine? No. Raw materials. Where would we check that? Reeds. Food? No. Textile? Yeah, I think this would be here. Rope, linen, flax, alpaca, leather, cotton, wool, silk. You know what? I don't think we have reeds. Very, very interesting. Interesting indeed. We are in a little bit, well, not a bind, but we are kind of have our hands cuffed until our people go out and get more stuff. Yeah. All right, well, let's go ahead and make sure these guys are gathering at all times. One citizen needs a new house. Wow, look at this. We actually deforest this entire thing over here. That's kind of crazy. Wow. Yeah. The happiness is going up. I do appreciate seeing the happiness go up. I do like that. This is tough. This is really tough. I can't believe that we can't do anything without our... I'm just blown away that we still do not have animals. We don't have animals. We haven't had seeds, a new seed or a new animal in God knows how long. Like, this is a little insane. It is a little insane. Like, to be a little bit worrisome. Yeah, I would have to say that. A little bit worrisome. Yeah. Crazy stuff happening right now. So maybe we can use that to go elsewhere for now. Since we don't have reeds. If we don't have reeds, we just simply can't go that way. It is what it is. We could go sawmill and get that fish up and running. And you know what? I think I do that. I think I go sawmill. Our food is absolutely in the shits right now. Hopefully our pears will start to ripen up and start to produce a little bit more here soon. I know it takes them a little bit of time, but we got to get that going on eventually. Yeah, sawmill. If we get the sawmill up, we can at least get the fishing station up. So I think this is a strong move here. Get that going. How's our linen? I would assume our linen is doing good. Our fuel is doing terrible. And winter is coming. And winter is coming. Yeah, winter is coming for sure, and our domestic fuel is not looking so hot. And then once we get the sawmill, then it's definitely not going to look that hot. Let's get all this stuff gathered here. We need more workers, I think, is basically where we're at. So we're going to have to take some people away on some jobs here. And I think I'm going to take a couple from this station over here. Maybe have one guy do the hunting off in this area. Hunting's not bringing anything to us. So, I mean, I'm not that impressed. So I'm going to close that down as well. Yes, technically it lowers the chances of us to bring more. But right now we just need to have more. So the boarding house is completely empty, which I'm happy about. That actually helps us for our immigration into the next season. It is harvest season now, or harvest time. Yeah. We should have the pear trees coming soon, maybe? I'm not sure how the groves work. I haven't really looked into the groves work. Fertilization process. We don't need to fertilize it. So we can turn that off, I guess. So if we fall the trees, cut down the trees in this orchard, that should come. Yeah. So if we cut down the trees, are we going to harvest trees and food? I'm not really sure how that works. Dude, I'm really, really nervous about our domestic fuel at this point in given time right now. This is pretty bad. I think it's because we were building houses at the same time. So we just need to stop building right now. We just need to quit with the building, kind of catch up on our wood. Once we catch up on our wood, then we will be able to catch up on our domestic fuel. Food needs to be harvested right away. It needs to get going, like hurry up, put a foot in it. Happiness is, or our average health is still looking good. Happiness is still climbing after all of this, so not too bad. Stone is a little low. Iron is very high, probably at a too high standard for our warehouses, but you know, that's fine. Water is a little low because now our consumption of water is coming through the distillery. We are using more water than usual. How's our spirits? Yeah, I would like to see our spirits, actually. This is rough food. I don't want to see rough food. I would like, well, what is it? Raw materials? Beverages, yeah. Agave. Well, no, that's not it either. What is spirits under? Water? No. It's under food. What the heck is spirits under? We have no meat. No meat. We have, like, barely any food. I kind of want to build a warehouse next to the farms here. I think that would make the travel a little bit different, a little bit better there. Yeah. I think that's what we do into the next season so that they can't, or they won't have to do, because we might not. The food is not looking good, dude. I'm telling you, the food is not looking good. And the crops are all gone. They're all gone. What happened? Why did we not gather so much this time? We usually cap out at like 800 to 1,000 on our pea farm. Unless we're just consuming way more than we're actually producing now. Which, to be fair, I see it, but my lord. Little, like, quicker than I thought. Having the fishing dock is starting to look good. Starting to look real good. So during the winter time, let's actually throw people onto the hunting cabins here. So we'll throw that on there, and we'll throw some people over here. We need more food this way. So let's get that going on. We do have 3 workers out and about that can do stuff for us. It's just tough. This is tough. I know, like, I've said it a lot, and I keep saying it, but I think this winter is going to be the worst. I keep saying it, but I feel like every winter is just getting worse and worse and worse by the time we get things going on here. I feel like we get ahead of we don't get ahead of ourselves, but we get ahead of the game, and then the game just brings us back down to reality. Yeah, I think it does. I really do think it does. I am keeping an eye on the tools still, keeping an eye on the clothing. Our clothing's fine. Anybody been murdered? I don't know. There's a few people that have died, maybe 4, and I have to say probably due to old age. I don't think anybody's murdering each other because our happiness is up there. They're not going to be very happy after this one, though. You know what? This is what we'll do. We need to have these gathers. Yeah, gathers. Any gathering, please? Get the gathers. Gathers. Any wild stuff? I know it sucks, like, traveling out that far in the middle of winter. It's going to be cold, but we kind of have no choice to do, so get it going. Let's go. Now, the tree farm was supposed to be something that would help us, and the fact that we have one person on the tree farm hurts us. The more people we have on the tree farm, probably the better. Our timber is out of control now. Our domestic fuel is just not going fast enough. We're just not keeping up with our like, well, I think now we probably could. If this wasn't in the dead of winter, we probably could be able to do that. But we do have immigration coming at the end of the next off season here. So kind of preparing. I mean, if we need to make more fields and make more pea farms, I guess. I wish there was a clearer picture to see if these are being harvested or not. Cut down these trees, like no trees are planted yet. Like I don't know what that just did. Oh shit. Oh shit. Stop it. Turn it off. Don't do that. Do not. Well. Oh, that was a bonehead move. Well, look at that. Yeah, you know what? You live and you learn. I thought you could untoggle and toggle like you can over here, but apparently you can't untoggle and toggle. Fantastic. Well, let's see, were we even producing any pears? We were producing pears. We absolutely were. We had very, very little, but we were producing a little bit of pears. Now we ain't gonna produce it anymore. Well, I don't know. He kind of stopped cutting trees. Maybe he went and, yeah, he's gonna continue. Yep. F. Big F. We could get more people on this into the future, and I think I'm going to do that once we get our harvest through here. We're going to be putting more people on these farms. People are going to be cold. It is what it is. As Jonah is the hunter. Okay. Yeah, you know, I think this is... We're going in the right direction. There's a bonehead move there, as you can see. It is what it is. But yeah, I think that's going to do it in this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Settlement Survival. Hope to see you in the next one very, very soon. And do take care, as always. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the next one.
This is for all of you, not just a song to listen to. Something to give you hope to hang on to.